Hi everyone, this is Ken here at the Stamps of Life, and just hanging out here at the warehouse. I've been noticing we have a lot of new great products coming out, and I wanted to share some of those with you today. I've been actually packing a lot of these. You have probably already seen the foil paper that came out earlier. Let me show you these up a little bit closer. That came out, I believe, last month, and then coming up here soon we're having this pearl paper come out. A few different colors here that I have cut, and it has a nice shimmer to it. And then also this month here in October we're going to be adding some glitter paper, which this is really fantastic. So I'll try to get a few pictures here up close of all of these different papers to give you an idea of how pretty they look and how nice they'll look on your card or your scrapbook page, whatever creation you're working on. This is the glitter paper. Has a lot of nice glitter shine to that. I've pre-cut some of these here, and for my project that I'm going to work on today, I have added some adhesive to the back that will make it a lot easier to work with rather than trying to add the adhesive after I have already cut it. So I'm working on that. These are called pearl paper, and these three colors would be found in the color set. And there's also a neutral set, two different versions to pick from. They're both really nice. And again, it just has a little bit of shine in there, something to add a little extra look to whatever you are working on. Foil paper, which you have seen, it's been out for a while. Two different sets. These are really, and you'll see from, again, taking a look at these that I have cut out already. So let's get to work. My plan, I'll show you, so besides the papers, I'll be using my Platinum machine. I don't think I'm going to do any stamping today, just a little die cutting and try to make a front of a card. We'll use some adhesive foam. We'll cut those into little pieces, and we'll be able to give a little depth and a little extra interest to our project. I have the adhesive sheets. I've showed you that. I've added that to several of these small 6x6 sheets, and that will make things so much easier when I go to put together the project. A couple of the dies that I will be using today. This is our basket die, so I'm going to decorate a basket, add that to the front of a card, and put the flowers all on there, maybe add a little grass, see what we can come up with on that. Then this will be, I'm going to use the die, the grass die here at the top. This is our border die set, and there's hills, waves, clouds, all kinds of fun things you can do with that. I'll be using pumpkin number 1. I have a couple pumpkins cut out here that I will use to add to the basket, probably set it on the grass. And then I've also, these are really great. They've been around for quite a while, but so much fun. This is called Quarter Flowers, and it has the leaves. That's what I'm going to be mainly using that. And this is our mini flowers die set. This is one of our probably the most popular die sets we have had over the years. It still is a big seller, and you'll see why when we do our creations here. Okay. Try to use my my blending brush on the grass just to give it a little nice extra look, so we will see how that turns out. I have a pokey tool because with these little tiny dies, a lot of them I'm going to need to punch out the flowers, the cuts. They'll get really stuck in those little tiny dies, so this will be a big help and something you'll really want to have. I'm going to use, this is the Blessed pattern paper, and I'm going to die cut that with the basket die, and that will be great. And then I have already cut ahead of time. I was able to find an A2 die here. This is our standard one. I believe it's the square A2 die. We have a whole bunch of these on our website. This is one of the ones you have to have. Stephanie always says you want to have this. This is the square. There's rounded versions. Some come with different dies, different panels in it. All I need is for it to cut. I've done that. It's cut, scored. The base of my card is ready to go. I'm going to add to this card because I want my flowers to really stand out. We're going to cut this out, the front of the card, in black, and that will really make all these different colors stand out. Now this part's going to take me a little bit of time, so as I'm cutting through and using the paper that I've added the adhesive to, I'm going to speed up the camera. So we're going to zoom through this so we can get to the part where we put everything together and have lots of fun seeing what our creation looks like. Okay, so I'm going to get to work here. I'll zoom through all my cutting and then we'll work on adding everything all together. All right, so I'm glad you're here and let's get the fun started here. All right, machine over here. Again, I have the base of my card is already cut and I want to get that card front ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. Just a tiny bit of an angle to help avoid those speed bumps. I've been noticing it's real important to watch and make sure my cutting pads are lined up correctly before I go through the machine. It makes it so much easier if I pay a little extra attention to that at the beginning. I've gone both ways to help ensure that I have a really nice cut. And that is looking good, just because I really want those flowers to stand out. So I can adhere that. Hope that all of you are doing really well. Out here in California, it has continued to be a very, very crazy year, but we are doing great. We're enjoying our grandsons, Liam and Miller. They're a wonderful blessing and love having them around. And they're growing so fast too. We keep looking at them each time and go, wow, you're getting so big and you're learning so much so quickly. So we love them and great to have them part of the family. Grandsons are just, they really are awesome. What can you say? And now I need to cut that basket. And I'm going to use, and this is the Blessed pattern paper. I do believe we still have this available on our website last I checked. Trying to use all items that you can still get. And of course all the papers, well, the foil came out about a month ago or so, but the pearl paper and the glitter paper will be brand new on our website here later this month. All right, we'll put that on there. I hope you have been able to catch up with Stephanie some on Facebook or YouTube or one of the classes. We've been doing a lot of videos for our website. And then the live videos, the crafting corner. Stephanie has her No Makeup Monday. So lots of chances for us to all stay in touch. We always have the fun chat on there and we love to see your comments. And know that you are out there still, even though we can't see each other so much in person without traveling. It's great to have these other options, okay? Now I think I should have added my, I should have put this on an adhesive sheet, but since it's too late for that now, that will be my basket. Actually, I'm going to go this way. That'll give me a little bit more space, okay? All right, I've got my basket. I will need to add some adhesive to that, even though I should have used my adhesive sheet. So there's a mistake that I've caught myself. Oh, we are adding some paper pads to the website from the past that have sold out. You're gonna wanna watch for those. I've been shipping them to our warehouse and they might be on the website even right now. They are, the ones from the past are Enjoy, that came out with the gnome set, and Party On, that was just from last month, September. We sold out of those real quick, so we reordered some. And what's our other one? The third one is Happy Birthday. That has a lot of nice bright colors on it. Now this is moving around on me, this die, so I'm going to get a little bit of washi tape, if I can find it. Washi tape, there's some. And tape this down. And I'm not sure exactly how this grass is going to turn out, but we're just here to have some fun and see what we can do with some new items, see what kind of look we have. And I might have a unique look that you like. Maybe you'll want to give your own little twist on it. Maybe you have some great ideas on how to use these new papers. Let's cut this one out. And just again, to make sure I get a nice good cut, I'm gonna go through it twice. And that looks fun. I'm going to snip that off here at the edge. And right there. That should come loose. Great. Let's see how we're doing here. So I'll have to trim that down a little bit yet. That looks great. Okay. Now let's try that also with our pearl paper. We're going to do the same thing. We will tape that down. Let's see, if you're a Card Kit Club member, I hope you have been enjoying all of your extra dies. We've been sending those out each month to each of you, 2 dies, just as little extra gifts to say thanks for being in the club. I hope you are enjoying those. That's going to continue on through December, and then I believe Stephanie has a lot of great surprises coming up for 2021. So there are some great things to look forward to. And the card kits, now that I've been back around the office so much this year, I get to see them getting put together and all the great products are in them. You're really going to enjoy those. Now I'm not exactly sure how this will look, but I do like that little extra color there. We have that going, and I'm just kind of going a little bit crazy with this because I just like how this is turning out so far. Can mix and match, do a couple different levels and different colors with our grass. It's going to look great. I'm going to do this one more time. I want to get a nice straight edge on this, so I'm going to cut off these little extra pieces there. Now this one, just to give it a little bit different color, this will be the one that I do some of the blending brush on. I want to put that right on the edge. I think there might be some free items going out with the November shipment if you're in the Die Hard Club, I believe. And then I know in December there was going to be extra surprises for everybody in the Stamp Club, Die Club, and I think even the Card Kit Club. I think that's the plan. So great time to be club members. You're getting all these extra goodies. And we hope you're enjoying them, and then that you're creating all kinds of fun projects with all the items you are receiving. We are still having lots of challenges in getting items in stock. We work with a lot of great companies, but everybody is just having difficulties getting their products in, and we're having challenges getting them onto our website. So it's been a very, very unusual year. It's kind of testing all of our patience, that's for sure. So we try to be patient and hope all these things will work out. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit of scratch paper. And I don't want to get this ink on anything else. And I was practicing with this a little bit earlier, and you might be able to see I had shaded this green a little bit with some green ink, and it made it a little bit darker. And at first I did get too much on there on the first time I tried to use the blending brush, but I figured out how to smooth it out just by not putting quite so much at the beginning. We're going to work on that. And again, this is not something we have to do, but it will add a little bit of extra interest. So I want to see if I get too much on there, and then I'm just going to kind of brush across that. And again, I'm just playing around today, seeing what you can put together here with some of these new papers. That'll be a little dark, so brush that off. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Now we'll see how, when we put all the different papers together, how it looks. So I'm going to have my blending. This is going to give a little bit of interest, a little extra interest to our grass. So let's see if we can get that all set up on this card. I think you can be able to see here, making sure that I'm coming out here. All right, scoot that up a little bit. And I'm going to try to layer all this and see how it turns out. All right, I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do here. These will need to get trimmed down just a tiny bit because they're a little bit longer than the front of the card. So I can do that. Make sure I don't get these too small. So I'll cut off that one end. All right, let's start adding. We have to peel off our paper, our adhesive paper. If I did this right. So much easier than trying to add the adhesive later. I've got something a little extra there that I don't want. Take that off. All right, now we'll go down there. This top piece, we're going to try to slide right under that. I'm not sure I did this the correct way, but we're going to try to make it work. So though I don't know the correct way to do these layers, I'm trying my best to save my project here. Let's see if I can do it. And I do have a little bit extra there that I don't want. And then we'll put this layer on right at the base at the front. I think I'm off to a pretty nice start. Some different colors, different papers. You can see how that looks. Okay, so we need to get a little adhesive on this. And I'm working on a piece of scratch paper that I don't mind if some of the glue gets on it. But I want to make sure that doesn't get onto my project. And we're going to place the basket. Let's make sure we have a good view of that. We're going to place the basket right on top there. And now it's time to start decorating. We're going to cut up a bunch of those pretty flowers and we're going to decorate, see how this comes up, maybe out of pumpkin. Now this paper is a little bit thicker on the glitter, so I'm expecting that I will have to run it through at least twice. And even then I think I still might have to kind of pop it out. At least when I had cut it earlier, that's what I had encountered. I didn't realize the paper was so thick. Now, nothing has to be perfect here. I've got lots of space to work with. But if I keep those dies kind of locked in close together, I'll be able to use more of the paper later and not so much of it will get wasted. And let's even that out again. We're going to go back through. As Stephanie would say, look at that, my friends. We have a lot of nice cuts coming out of here. This is what I would like to correct, because I didn't really think it through at the beginning, and just starting and learning so much. The basket's fine. I just don't like how the grass is showing through there. I could try to cover it up, but I'm going to see if I can figure out something better than that to do. I would like to even fill all this in, so I'm going to see if I can somehow make my own basket to kind of go behind to fill that in. So we're going to get a different color here of cardstock. This is one that'd be nice to have a shadow dye on it, but it doesn't have that. So I'm going to just go around the edges here and try to hand cut this. I don't know how this is going to work out, so you could be laughing at me and say, oh, that will never work, or good idea. I'm not sure. But this is what I'm going to try to cut my own basket. Since I don't have a shadow die. And see what we can do here. I think it's going to work. Let's see. Oh, how about that? So that's pretty close to what we want. If I line it up just right, it might turn out really good. All right, I am pretty happy with that. I will trim a little bit off the edge here. And I will have to put some adhesive on this. Not perfect. A couple of little edges here that I might cover up with some flowers, but I do like it much better than when the grass was showing through there and also when the black was showing through there. I am pretty happy with that. Let's clean off this area, and then we're just going to get to play around and see what we can create. Okay. Since it's kind of fall, I'm going to try to work a pumpkin onto here, and I have a couple of choices. I have the larger pumpkin or the smaller pumpkin. And I could have it overlap, or I could just have this pumpkin kind of sitting there. We'll add that pumpkin in there. It is October, so we have to have something with pumpkin in it, right? This won't necessarily be a Halloween card or a fall card, but it's just the season, right? Now I'm going to decorate with some of these flowers. So we have all kinds of different options here, different things that we can do. All right, I'm just about finished here. I'm just mixing and matching with my flowers. Again, there's no right way to do this. It's however I want them to look. And so just showing off some of the new papers. We have our glitter paper. We have our foil paper from the past. We have some of the new pearl paper. Not perfect. A few challenges I faced while doing the project. It did take me a lot longer to peel all these little pieces when I had sticky adhesive sheets on there, so it was kind of testing my patience. I was able to do most of them, but it was a little challenging to get those to peel. I guess my fingers just aren't tiny enough to work with that. And then also I had making the background for that basket. I should have thought about that a little bit earlier. I had the nice grass coming along there. That was easy to make. Now I can, if I want, I can decorate the card. This could be all kinds of different cards, a birthday card or just a get well card or any kinds of fun, easy things. Any ways you want to use this. This is definitely usable for that. So I just stamp a little on the inside, could stamp on the back. I'd have my project all ready to go. Again, the main thing is I just wanted to show you all these fun new colors, all these different ways you can use these different papers. Look at all this. After my project's done, all these extras that I'm going to have to work with the next time I want to create something. So I hope you had a great time watching. I appreciate, again, you hanging out here with me. This, again, is meant for beginners where I'm learning and trying to figure out all of this stuff, and hopefully it gives you some ideas and you can learn from some of my mistakes, and maybe you'll find some things that I did that you like that you can copy. Me a little longer than I expected, but I knew that these flowers, they would just look really nice with all this new paper, so that was exciting. And I might layer, move some things around here, then balance things out a little bit better, but just all the great colors really makes the card come alive. I have the adhesive sheets, I have the adhesive foam. So easy. All right. I want to thank you for all of your support here at the Stamps of Life. We appreciate all of you, whether you're a Gold Club member or you're in the Card Kit Club, Die Hard Club, Stamp Club, any of our clubs. We appreciate all our club members. For those who just come and visit our website or to shop or to find ideas, we appreciate all of you. If you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, we try to be there a lot. If you are missing those, you can subscribe to any of those and you'll get updates from Stephanie or when a new video comes out. Also, make sure you're on our newsletter. That gets you updates when new products come out, and you don't want to miss out on those. Some things have been selling out really fast, and unfortunately, it's been really challenging to try to keep everything in stock, but we are doing the best we can. So I want to say God bless you to all of you. Keep healthy and safe, and I hope that you know that Jesus does love you, and that God has great plans for all of your lives. We should certainly feel like that here at the Stamps of Life, and we totally feel blessed. So thanks again. Have a great and wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.